Back in the day, gosh, about 20 years ago now, the world was crazy about turkey burgers. Turkey burgers were everywhere. Jack in the Box used to have a turkey burger. Ruby Tuesdays. Some of the other popular restaurants, they were all doing turkey burgers as a healthy alternative to beef. My, how the world has changed. But some of us are still into turkey burgers, especially me right now, due to the tick allergy. Trying to avoid mammalian meat, meat from mammals, however you say it. So back then, I remember restaurants were trying all kind of ways to season turkey burgers, because the one good thing about turkey burgers or ground chicken, either one, ground turkey, ground chicken, they carry the flavors of seasonings very well. When beef, you're kind of just stuck with that beef. I mean, yeah, you can add things to it, but it really takes away from the beef. It's defeating the purpose. So with poultry, ground poultry such as turkey and chicken, you have a whole lot of options that just come open to you. So I had an idea in my head today. And I looked around, I didn't see much on this. I don't think anybody's done it before, so it's going to please me to be the first. So today, I got this Nashville hot seasoning from Walmart. They're a great value brand. I'm going to make up some Nashville hot turkey burgers today out there on the Pit Boss Grill. Alright, so let's get to preparing this poultry now. Poultry is something you don't want to handle with your bare hands that much. So the way I do these meat in these tubes, you cut it barely in half, keep both your tubes together, and you don't lose any meat that way. So we want to keep everything in there together. That's going to be flavor. We're going to have to half this meat up eventually. So what I got right here is I'm going to add some ground chicken. I got the lean ground chicken to add chicken has a more chewy texture where turkey is soft. This just kind of adds to that burger experience having them together. And that is frozen. Here lately I've been having that trouble with meats every time I get them. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to incorporate this chicken and this turkey together really well before we season them up. Of course, you're going to need some kind of tool for that. That little bit of frozen chicken actually kind of helps with the blending. I can kind of feel where it needs to be spread to. It's not completely frozen, it's just kind of like a ground chicken popsicle right now. I'm going to work on that. Find me a separate container and half this out between one bowl to another, kind of a fix two different batches two different ways. But you can see that makes a lot of meat there. And yeah, turkey and chicken both are at a lower cost right now. That big tube of turkey only cost me $10 at Walmart. Alright, so I'm gonna use some tricks that I have learned as of recent. I got this here beetroot powder, and I've never used it before. I got this stuff on sale too. Beets is real healthy, or or whatever. So I see them using a little bit of it in their meats and stuff, you know, the vegans. So it's good enough for them. I think it's good enough for me and my Politarian style of diet. I'll put a little bit in each one of these. It adds for color and gives it an earthy flavor. So yeah, it's expensive stuff right there too, by the way. So I'm gonna add a little bit of that into both. This one I'm going to make to have more of a beef flavor, because this is going to be the regular version that everybody's going to want. Not everybody's going to like Nashville hot. So this seasoning right here, I think I get it at Aldi's. This steak seasoning. Yeah, it makes turkey and chicken taste like beef. So use a good bit of that in there. I gotta get some more of that. Hopefully I can still find it. And somewhere in this vast pantry and cabinets of mine, I've got a brand new bottle of that. Aha, there it is. Worcestershire sauce. That also brings out a beefy-like flavor. And as far as that mixture goes, that is all we're going to do with it. Okay. Things are acting crazy. There we go. Yeah, I'm not going to put this in the Nashville hot though, because I don't want it to taste like beef. I want it to taste, well, I guess I shouldn't have used the beetroot then. Might have messed up already. But as far as the Worcestershire goes, I want it. I definitely want that flavor blended in here. So I'm going to put a good little bit, you know. We can't dry it out too bad. Oh yeah. I can see what they mean about that color with that beetroot powder. Who would have thought vegetarians and vegans making their veggie burgers would spread into a Politarian like myself? But here we go. Here we go. They use mixers and stuff to mix theirs up with, but yeah, I'm gonna have to go old school. Ooh, yeah, it's reddening up though. Look at that beetroot powder along with that Worcestershire. It's starting to look more beefy like, is it not? Plus you get a lot of health benefits from that beetroot powder. That's like a drink mix. From what I tasted of it so far, it does give you an earthy flavor. Not sure about the burgers or the meat yet, but I'll stir on that one again in a minute. Definitely a little more before we add them to the grill. This one, we want to add the one of the 2 packets of Nashville hot I got here. I'm just going to add the one for now. I'm not sure if this is going to be too much. Yeah, it's going to be too much. So I'm going to save some. Save some of it. Because I don't know how good or bad this is going to be yet. This is a new experiment here. When you're trying something new, you proceed with caution. You know what? I'm going to add a little more. Go big or go home. That's over half the pack there. We're trying to do a Nashville hot flavor. yeah. Now we're getting somewhere. Alright, so I'm going to let this set a minute and make some patties out of it, and we'll throw them on the grill. Alright, so I got her all cleaned up and wiped down. Yeah, that's just wear over time. Those litter, and it used to be white and pretty. I might have to paint them or something. Scrape them out real good and paint them or something. But yeah, got my surface area clean, my grill clean. Temperature is rising. Let's turn it up a little bit because we want them burgers to cook and sear as good as we can. We're gonna cut it up to 400 and let that temperature just rise. Rising fast. We're already up to 150. 150 on the lid thermometer, which is telling us what the temperature is inside right now. And the digital is telling us 190. But I do not think it's 190. Matter of fact, I might turn that down to 350. Yeah. 400 might be a little much. Yeah, we're just waiting on that to climb. That is not cooking ready yet. So I'll just clean on them a little more while it climbs, and get back with you when it's time to throw them on. They're in the refrigerator firming up now, so should be good. I'm gonna throw on one of them Nashville hots, cook it and eat it first, and then I'll cook the rest for the family and everybody else. That way I can get the video done, because this one's all about that Nashville hot turkey burger today. And I am curious and excited to see how that's going to turn out. Alright, so I'm going to throw that Nashville hot, the last one I made up, on the grill now. Put it on there like that. Starting to pop and sizzle already a little bit there. And we're just going to monitor it and watch it until it gets done. Right now I'm going to go grab a spatula, throw these dirty paper plates away that I'm using to make these up with. In fact, let me go make up another one. Have it getting ready to go on the grill next, and yeah. I wasn't prepared as good as I should be today. This is a process, but it gives us a video for the future to get better prepared. This is me rushing things when I probably shouldn't be. But we'll see how it goes anyway. Alright, so we are dealing with Nashville hot flavors that I'm not familiar with how this is going to even turn out. I just know I like the Nashville hot chicken, and since we're dealing with turkey and chicken, basically, I want to see how it tastes. And I'm just gonna not go too crazy today like I normally do with making up my own condiment. I'm just gonna use this regular mayonnaise here. I've got my cheese ready. We're gonna throw it on a standard bun, and we're just gonna taste it like it is and not try to enhance it in any other kind of way. So got all this on standby. I got my house spatula ready. I should be using my grill stuff, but I'm just going to use this for now. And, pray for the best. I think it's gonna be all right. I think it's gonna be fine. I don't know. This is an adventure. It's all about experiment. It's part of that latchkey skill. Sometimes things don't work out. Sometimes things work out perfect. I have experimented with stuff similar to this in the past, but it's been a while, and I'm thinking I should have prepared everything up, let it chill overnight, and make it the next day. Which is starting to make a lot of sense now. So, if it don't work out, it don't work out. No big loss. We'll just let everything chill till this afternoon and try again. So, we'll see once this first Nashville hot turkey burger is done. All right, so we got the temp above 300 right now. It's hovering between 300 and 350 now. We got it set for 300, so we're gonna lift it. It's been cooking a few minutes and see, because poultry cooks fast. Ooh, looky there, y'all. We're gonna give it a flip. It's a thin one. It's a thin one, but it should work for testing purposes. I got me a clean table set up there for my spatula and cookware, but that is looking good so far. Smelling good too. Ooh. Nashville hot flavors is smelling great. Alright, so it's looking about done to me. Like I said, it is very thin. I'm going to give it a quick flip here, put the cheese on it. Let it melt and call it a day. Yeah, I think it's done. I'm just gonna go get my bun and things and come back out and put it together, and we'll call this Nashville turkey burger attempt number 1. I think it's gonna be all right though. I think there's room for improvement, but I think this is a good start to something awesome. All right, so we got a little cheese melted on there. There we go, Nashville hot turkey burger. Ooh. Yeah, not flavoring it to taste like or mimic beef was a good step in the right direction for this. It is good. Ooh, it's got a little bite to it. Okay. That is working. Yeah, it tastes like a a Nashville hot turkey burger. The turkey overpowers the chicken. Rightfully so. We had way more chicken in there. I mean, turkey in there than we had chicken. Mmm. Okay. That is good. That is good. Ooh. I ain't had a good turkey burger in a long time. And if you got a good turkey burger recipe that you can grill, they are just as awesome as any hamburger you could have. And this is a good start. This is a good start. Look, I'm happy with it like that. It's a little hard to work with like that. Hopefully with the refrigeration and the methyl cellulose that I use, which is made for tightening during cooling and during heating. So I think you got to leave it in the cool a lot longer than what I have, which the meat was pretty cold. And then heat it up. But so far it's pretty damn. That was good. That was good. I was really hungry for it. My cheeseburger levels were low, so that hit the spot pretty good. So I'm gonna make up some of the ones to mimic beef because I got family to feed and get some feedback from them. Plus, I may eat one of them for you in just a minute as well. All right, so everything is done. Everyone is eating. Everyone says they are great. I guess, I'm a little over paranoid. I think they still have room for perfection. My wife's always saying if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But got me a little Monterey cheddar action going on there. Had to go for a double turkey burger this time. I got me a little bit of stone ground mustard this time. Now these ones are made to mimic that stone ground mustard action on there. These ones are made to mimic real beef. I got the Worcestershire. Oh. Yeah, baby. Look at that. Ooh. Look how that red coloring looks. Mmm. Yeah, that tastes like steak burger there with that. It can't help but to with that steak seasoning and that Worcestershire. That's a winning combination. Oh my god. Mmm. Ooh. Ooh, my cheeseburger levels ain't gonna be low after the day, man. That tightened up. Okay. Out of the two, that's definitely my favorite, but that is a combination I am used to using in beef and everything anyway. That's probably why. Look, that's just the Walmart brand stone ground mustard. You can find that in any grocery store. I'm sure Grey Poupon or one of them fancy name brands has a name brand version of it, but boy, is that stuff good. All them vegan burgers I've tried lately ain't got nothing on that. Absolutely nothing. Listen, let me know what you think down in the comment. Also, feel free to give me any kind of ideas. We're dealing with poultry here. Sky is the limit as far as flavors go. What should I try? And try to keep it as dairy free as possible for me if you can. But wow, I already have the perfect combo here with the steak seasoning and the Worcestershire and the beetroot. That is amazing. But yeah, I'm open for any kind of ideas. Like I said, keep it dairy free. I know ranch won't work for me unless I can find some kind of ranch that's dairy free. But let me know what you think down in the comments. What's your thoughts? What can I do? Because I got all summer, all spring and summer. And I like to cook outdoors as much as possible. So yeah, feel free to let me know anything. What kind of combinations you think would go good. The Nashville hot was a good idea. It was a good burger. It was good. Very good. Definitely had that Nashville hot flavor. It was kind of weird how it worked out in there. It was so good. And in the future, when I do the Nashville hot again, I will probably incorporate more of the seasoning. I think it could have took on the whole packet. Now that I think about it, but not everybody likes hot, so I wanted to make a small batch of that just for me. But anyway, I've rambled on way too long. Alright, folks, that's all I got for this one. So until the next one, you folks have a good one.